Hey my people. Let me laugh small because what Maurice is feeling right now. I saw it coming long ago. You know when someone thinks they've got everything under control, only to later realize they messed up. That's exactly his situation now. Maurice is in that confused, regretful state, the kind where you don't even know what to do or who to talk to. He came out acting like he's addressing issues, but deep down, we all know it's more than that. It's that silent heartbreak and guilt creeping in. You can even tell from his recent tone, not confident, not collected, just a man trying to hold himself together. Honestly, when you look at it well, it's not even anger, it's pure regret mixed with confusion. He thought he was being smart, but life has a way of humbling people. So yes, Maurice is in that stage of, had I known. The same people he tried to prove a point to are now watching him crash emotionally. Sometimes, you just sit back, laugh, and say, I told you so. Now, about this his sudden address online. Let's be honest, it wasn't necessary. He just wanted to control the narrative. You see, when guilt and frustration hit a man, he starts trying to explain things nobody even asked about. That's exactly what Maurice did, came out stylishly pretending to talk about something else, but we all saw through it. The timing, the energy, the tone, all pointed to emotional chaos. He's trying to convince people, but in the process, he's exposing himself even more. The so-called address didn't sound like confidence, it sounded like a cry for validation. Because if he truly didn't care, he would have stayed silent. So, the talk wasn't about clearing the air, it was about trying to repair a broken image. Unfortunately, his approach made it more obvious that he's the one hurting. You can tell he regrets a lot, maybe things he said, or people he hurt, but instead of accepting it quietly, he chose to perform it online. Typical move when pride and heartbreak mix together. You know fans see everything. They might joke and laugh, but they always sense the truth. Many people in the Nollywood gist community are saying exactly what's on everyone's mind, Maurice is not being real. The way he's been reacting lately doesn't look like someone confident or happy. It looks like someone drowning in his own emotions. Some fans even said he's only trying to defend himself because deep down, he knows he messed up. He's now trying to make Sonia look like the one who changed, when in fact, he's the one who broke the peace first. When people noticed how suddenly he started talking about clarifying things, everyone knew, this is not about peace, this is about pain. Even anti-peace fans saw through it. And that's what makes this gist sweeter, because fans now act like the real judges of truth. Nobody is buying the fake cool boy act anymore. They've seen him enough to know when he's genuine and when he's just performing for sympathy. Now let's talk about our girl, Sonia. One thing I respect about that woman is how calm and calculated she is. She doesn't rush to speak, she doesn't fight online, and she doesn't even try to prove anything. The only time she said anything was during that podcast, and she did it with pure class, no insults, no bitterness, just honesty. And guess what? That one calm talk alone was enough to shake the table. Maurice started reacting like someone who just had a truth that had too much. Sonia is the kind of woman who lets peace confuse her enemies. While he's busy ranting and explaining, she's just doing her thing, glowing, minding her career, and keeping quiet. That's real power. People think silence is weakness, but sometimes it's the loudest answer. Her quiet confidence speaks louder than any defense speech Maurice could ever make. You see, when a woman moves with peace, even chaos gets tired. Sonia just proved that over and over again. My people, deep down, we all know where Maurice's heart really belongs. Forget the show, forget the noise, it's Sonia. Everything he does, every reaction, every shade of emotion still points back to her. You can tell from his body language, from his voice when her name comes up. It's not anger, it's heartbreak. He loves her, but the love didn't end well. Some fans even said that's why he tried to use anti-P to distract himself, but that plan backfired. You can't heal from real feelings by pretending. And that's the stage Maurice is in now, caught between pride and pain. He wants to act like he's over her, but his every move screams otherwise. Sometimes love doesn't die, it just hides behind ego. And Maurice is carrying too much of that right now. If he had handled things differently, maybe it wouldn't have come to this. But hey, love drama is always the sweetest gist, isn't it? Oh, Auntie P. Let's talk about this lady a bit. Honestly, people believe she was just dragged into the middle of a situation she didn't create. It's almost like Maurice used her as a cover, a distraction from his real emotions. But you know what they say, fake love never lasts. After all the hype and videos, everything between them went silent. No more couple posts, no more chemistry. It just faded, and fans noticed immediately. That's why many say the relationship was never real love, just a rebound. Auntie P played her part, maybe unknowingly, but now everyone can see that the real issue was never her. She was just part of the healing performance that didn't work. Now, she's keeping her space, and honestly, that's the best thing she could do. In Nollywood gist, silence always speaks the loudest truth. She's out, and he's still restless, that says it all. One thing people forget is that Sonia's family is not like every other Nollywood family. They have rules, structure, and reputation to protect. Her mother, who's also a producer, trained them with clear boundaries. One of those boundaries: never date an actor. Because mixing work and emotions can get messy, and they know it too well. That's why no matter how people ship Sonia with Maurice, it could never truly work. It's against her family's principles. They see the industry as a career, not a dating pool. So, when fans started linking her to co-actors, the family stood firm. And honestly, it makes sense, their bond as a family comes before anything else. Sonia's calmness, maturity, and discipline are products of that upbringing. She was taught to handle fame with dignity, not emotion. So even if Maurice wanted more, he was already clashing with a family rule that doesn't bend easily. That's real upbringing right there. Now, when we talk about family reputation, Sonia's name carries weight. Everyone knows her family, her mom, her sisters, all active in Nollywood. They've built a clean, respected image over the years. So any messy relationship or scandal could easily drag the whole family into drama. That's why Sonia moves carefully. Unlike Maurice, whose family is private and unknown, Sonia's life is an open book. Every mistake she makes trends instantly. So she doesn't have the luxury of public mess. This is why the family reportedly has strong rules about keeping private life off the acting set. They are protecting a legacy, not just a name. You can't compare that with someone who can disappear when things get bad. Sonia has more to lose, and that's why she behaves differently. She knows her brand is also her family's brand, and that's why she plays it smart, always thinking long-term, never impulsive. Another major thing people have noticed is the sudden silence between Maurice and Auntie P. Before, it was daily posts, cute videos, and playful comments. But now? Nothing. Not even a mention. Both have gone quiet, and fans can tell something is off. The energy just vanished. When people go from oversharing to total silence, you already know Wahala don't enter. It's either the relationship ended or they are trying to rebrand. But either way, the love show is gone. Fans even said the last video Maurice made looked forced, like he was just trying to prove he's okay when he's not. And that's what silence does, it tells stories louder than words. The drama that once looked romantic now looks awkward. So yes, they've both gone quiet, but the fans are not quiet. They are still watching every move, waiting for the next clue or reaction. Finally, my people, let's give a round of applause to the community because you guys have turned this whole drama into pure entertainment. From the comments to the memes, the reactions are gold. People are laughing, analyzing, and even turning the story into funny nicknames, water, flat screen, and more. The way fans pick sides but still keep it playful shows how much they love the gist. Most support Sonia for her calmness and class, while others just enjoy watching Maurice's reactions. Either way, this community is vibing. It's not toxic, it's just pure fun gist. Everyone's laughing, commenting, and learning small lessons from the drama. And that's the beauty of it, entertainment mixed with emotion. So as the saga continues, we'll keep watching, sipping our tea, and saying, non-Hollywood we dey.